A mother and daughter were left grinning as the true value of their childhood toy collection was confirmed during Sunday's new episode of Antiques Roadshow, January 28. The long-running BBC One show welcomed visitors to Crystal Palace, in South London, to get their prized possessions valued by an expert, and one guest had a collection of 600 My Little Ponies spanning from the 1980s. While looking over the impressive hoard of toys, expert Mark Hill commented, "600, that's a serious addiction," before asking, "Did you start collecting these when they came out in the 1980s?" "I had my first 3 in the 1980s and it all grew from there," the guest replied. Mark pointed out a bigger-sized pony in the collection and explained how the toy was released in 1981 before the toys were scaled down. "These are all in beautiful clean condition, and condition, as with any collecting area, is critical," the expert said. Turning their attention to a blue-colored toy dubbed the Princess Pony, real name Princess Sapphire Variant III, the collector explained how a version recently sold on its own for between £1,000 and £1,500. "That does not surprise me whatsoever," Mark commented on the value of the toy before asking, "What are we thinking about a global value for your collection, for the whole thing? Can I say £10,000? It's a bit higher than that," the guest replied as Mark added, "I'm not surprised, come on, hit me with it." The guest enthusiastically continued, "So when I last valued it last year it was coming in at around £30,000. Mark then said, "But that's not unusual with things like Bargy or Corgi or Dinky. And this is the future, in many ways, of collecting, it's always changing." Confirming the guest's valuation of £30,000 for the My Little Pony collection, the antique expert added, "I feel that money is safe and I think, I'm going to guess and say that, over the past 5 or so years, particularly during lockdown, you've seen prices go up.